Hey, what's up, guys? Big Russ back again, and I'm working on another BRZ body. I've already started my mask job. To give you guys an idea of what this is supposed to be in reference to, I grew up in the 90s. Gran Turismo was the go-to game. And one of the baddest cars in there was the Tom's Castrol Supra. And I know this is a Subaru body. And, you know, you don't put other people's graphics on the car. But what if? Because that's the beautiful thing with RCs. What if Castrol sponsored a drift car, right? NASCAR loves bringing it back like retro throwback paint jobs all the time. All the time. So, I've got these little heart rate monitors that I cut out on the Cricut. And we're just gonna see where they go, basically. Some of them will be painted green. I was debating on this Pyrol Red, which on camera looks really orange. I've got a deep red, I don't know, but it's a transparent. We could go holographic, but I feel like that would get lost in the sauce. Got, you know, fluorescent violet. I got purples for frickin' days. I get this killer fluoro purple. But the Wicked Pearl Green is going on there. And I think we're gonna do some hollow. One of the ideas behind this was, you know, 90s Castrol meets, you know, Hot Boy drift car. And I think that'll be a ton of fun. Now, I am going to paint over the lights. I still have the factory sticker kit from the kit I bought last year. So that's fine. Don't care at all. This is actually going to be, if I can ever go racing, this is going to be my race body. So, because race car. Duh. And before you come at me, every BRZ, FRS, GT86 owner thinks they're driving a fucking race car. Do not care what you have to say. They do. Don't get it. I've driven one. I love the way they drive. They are not what people think they are. They are a fun little sports car, though. But off the lot, they are not a race car. Peeling out these vinyls. So much fun. The raccoons will make an appearance on the doors. Those, I believe, I'm going to do with this pearl copper, which fantastic color, by the way. Absolutely fantastic color. Love it. But yeah, this is going to be one of those paint jobs that I'm not taking too seriously, but just serious enough that, you know, it has to look has to look decent, guys, right? We can agree. A decent paint job doesn't have to be complex. Still a little moisture in there, but that's fine. I'll show you the last paint job because it was a fail, but it kind of works. So this is the worst side that I've done. And you see I had bleed through. I had yellow bleed through all over. This side looks a little better. Still a lot of bleed through. I had some yellow bleed through on the back window. It's fine. But the roof has this weird trippy tie-dye. I was trying to make these white and they turned gray. So I guess I didn't put enough white down. Go figure. Before I started doing my holographic. And it's so subtle on there, it's hard to tell. I'm glad I printed out 6 of these. And I was like, how many do I need? How many do I need? And the plan of action is I'm going to alternate the colors. So like this one will probably be holographic while this one is green. Then this one will be holographic while this one is green. Back and forth, right? We're tracking. So if I deviate from that, just yell at me in the comment section. Not that you guys yell at me anyways, like. But doing this today because I've got a few hours before my wedding. It is currently just after 11 o'clock in the morning, if you can't tell by the window. And I've got to be at the hotel getting dressed at 2. So I got a little time to fuck around. Oh no, you can't say that. Yeah, so YouTube algorithm. First minute, you can't say anything bad. After that, free for all. Love it. Okay. That's actually kind of sick. I'm mildly impressed with myself with these decal placements. I am gonna spray the body holographic first. Just to have that little something, because I hate white. Like white vehicles are the most boring choice you could make. Outside of like a supercar or a hypercar, like if you see a white Lamborghini, that looks pretty cool. If you see a white Ferrari, that's pretty cool. McLaren, Aston Martin, like all of them. If they're in a non-normal color, they're kind of cool. And yeah. Oh man. Bear with me. I gotta get these raccoons cut out. They're not as easy as my heartbeats, but what do we think? Like, this could be a banger. Like, this could be a legitimate banger. Said I'm not worried about. I'm not gonna mask off the lights, but I am gonna mask off my windows. I think I'm just gonna paint them black when I back everything, because I think I'm gonna fade it from the holographic white to the holographic black, so we have that hot boy finish on. No, because I did this, and it's almost too much. I've got to get a chassis for this. Got to, like, yeah. Bear with me. All right, so got everything masked off. We got our raccoons. Okay. Are the window cutouts perfect? No. Why? Because race car. Don't care. And I went back and forth in my head. Are we going to do the holographic? Yes. Russ, why are you doing holographic? Paint the car white. I want a little something there, so, you know, it's not just white. So, all right, let's see how this plays out. I went over it back and forth in my head, like, am I doing the holographic? Am I not? I'm painting the car white. I think the holographic will look great. So, the downside to the holographic, I can't see it. Like, I can see it coming out of the spray gun. I can't see it on the body. Holding it up to the light, you see literally nothing. But setting it on top of my workbench, I can actually see some. So I got that going for me. Whew. I know it looks frosty. I promise you, it ain't. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Shit. It's a day. I'm gonna get this cleaned up, get some white paint mixed up, and we'll be back to start spraying that. So All right. So I'm actually out of white paint now. Hopefully I've got enough coverage. And even if it turns gray, I'm fine with that. Because again, I hate white. But it's hard to see. But there's just that little shimmer in the paint. It looks so sick. So I'm gonna go hit this with the hair dryer, get it dried off real quick. Cleaning out the airbrush right now, and we'll be right back to start peeling for paint, or yeah, you know what I mean. Stay tuned. All right, so I got what's gonna be green unmasked. I hope the white paint's thick enough that this doesn't seep through. We'll find out. If not, screw it. It's just a race car body. I know on camera you can't tell the difference between the vinyl and it, but once we get everything unmasked, it'll pop. It will really pop. Had a little oopsie. Can you see what happened? All right, so I got the raccoons unmasked for the most part. What's left green on there is going to get painted black. Just to, you know, mix it up a little bit. I guess I'm gonna have a little green and bronze mix up on my passenger door. And I'm getting a lot of like color bleed. I'm not angry with it, but I am just gonna get everything with a light coat of bronze just to kind of, I guess, even it out. Except where I have the green bleed. And this is why they always say do your darker colors first. But when you're doing a graphic like I am, can't always do that. It'll look good on the track. That's all I can say. It will look good on the track. Yeah. So the last step is going to be the color shift and back it all in black. And if I haven't told you guys how much I love this airbrush, less than 20 bucks on Amazon. I was a little upset that the cup is not detachable for easier cleaning, but the angle it's at and how wide the orifice is versus this, so much easier to clean than I thought it would be. I'll give that a break for a second. Ow. It really didn't hurt. I just gotta pinch it for being dramatic sometimes. Yeah. That's kind of gross looking. See that big old pool of white? You're gonna have to do something about that. And when we get back from our honeymoon, I will finish cutting the body out. I bought this body off of Facebook. For 20 bucks. The guy had already taken the wheel masks off, or the wheel cuts out. Not a big deal. Saves me a minute or two. But yeah. Okay. Now the fun one. this vinyl is so sticky. I'm just tearing up my damn paint. And you know what? I think it'll work. I think what I am hitting with my fingers, because it's still a little on the wet side, will just add to that effect of, it is a race car. It is going to get banged up. The paint is scratched up. All right. So the spastics you don't have to mix, which is amazing. I forgot one. I forgot the big one. Killing me, Smalls. Now we're ready to lay down some spaz. Some more spaz. Fucking love it. Woo! All right. Now to watch it all come together. All right, so I'm going to jump off, unmask everything else that needs to be black, black it out, and we'll be back. All right, so is it perfect? Nah. Pretty far from perfect. But for something I am going to thrash about on a track. Say it's good enough. And I was told this still had the protective film on it. Oh man. Please tell me it still has the film. Because if not, I'm going to be really damn disappointed in this. There we go. Found a corner. So, in terms of perfection, it's not my best, but I also hate painting with white. So you can kind of see in the reflection, there is some shimmer. You got that sweet, sweet color shift. The green pearl came out amazing. You know, there's imperfections. I'm by no means a professional, but I could live with this. I mean, it's which one would you rather see on the track? The purple and black street car or the pseudo Castrol car? Gosh. Hey, that's what happens. Mind you, I still have to mount my electronics properly. Let's take this sumbitch outside. Okay, so in the light, you can see some of the flake. And I love the little black spots on the tail. The color shift be doing its thing. Yeah, that looks pretty slick. You can kind of see some of the gold through the white. There's a good night. That holographic pearl, like you can see it right around the headlight, bottom of the headlight bucket. Like the green pearl's popping nice. The bronze, man, the bronze looks like there's bubbles and stuff in it, but it looks so good. And let's see. Yeah. I mean, from this distance, you can't really tell I screwed up the paint job. You kind of get an idea what I was going for. I like it. So, yeah. Simple-ish paint scheme on a race car. Up close it ain't perfect, but on the track it'll look great. And that's all that matters. I'm gonna take some beauties, get this video edited, and get it out to you guys. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. I will catch y'all in the next episode. Peace.